is Zoya, and this program is dedicated to the 20th anniversary of our refounding of our city. My partner in this holocast is Syndic Fidesio's top investigative reporter, Rhea. Tonight I'm also joined by longtime resident, the unofficial historian from Auburn City, Bill Charles Joe. Here's Rhea with an introduction for today's guest.
Thank you, Zoya. I'm here on the streets of Syndic Fidecio, located in front of the newest senior center. In just a moment, our guest speaker will arrive and we can begin our interview. But first, let me tell you a few things I gathered about Bill from our first introduction. Bill is the eccentric, unofficial historian of Syndic Fidecio. He also was a renowned, recently retired nanobot engineer in his field. Bill Charles Joe can trace his history back to before the city was born.
That's interesting, Rhea. How did you first meet him?
I met him while exercising with my lane bike. He said he needed to walk home, so I offered to give him a ride. On our way, I asked him to visit us on this holocast.
Speaking of Bill, is that him leaving the senior center?
Yes, let me go get him. Hello, Bill. I'm glad to see you again. Are you guys ready to begin?
Yeah, Bill.
Okay, Bill. Last time we met, you told me your family has been based in Syndic Fidecio for decades. Could you please tell me some more about your history with the city?
My family has been reading Syndic Fidecio for over 150 years. My great-grandparents lived here when our city looked incomparable to how it is now. I remember hearing stories from my grandmother about the piles of trash, tents, and houses, and how pollution was taking over more and more every year.
I heard you mention pollution, and from what I've heard, the city had an abundance of air and water pollution. In 2016, Chile produced over 81 billion tons of fossil CO2 emissions. Now these emissions have completely vanished. How did the city remove these emissions from its ecosystem?
Yes, our city was on a big decline due to polluted waterways and mass air pollution. When the city got remodeled, engineers figured out how to incorporate nanotechnology into our beloved Mapocho River so our citizens could have clean water. Rooftop gardens help with controlling air pollution.
It seems like your industrial zone is one of the most eco-friendly zones in the world.